Samurai vs. Zombies Defense is the latest from Glue Mobile, and it is surprisingly good for a Glue game. The high levels of difficulty still try to tempt you with IAP as usual, but it isn't nearly as brutal as past games from the company. This is a solid castle defense title in the end, full of flaws to be sure, but definitely worth a download I'd say. Especially considering that it's free, as these games usually are. This game is a strange mix between a more traditional castle defense like Cartoon Wars and the more innovative Paladog. You still upgrade your castle's defenses and send out units to stop the enemy's progress, but you'll also take direct control over a very powerful samurai. Like Paladog, letting this samurai die results in a loss, but unlike Paladog, you are actually on defense rather than offense, with no enemy castle to destroy and only your own village to protect. Your samurai is equipped with plenty of fun powers, from a power strike to a lightning attack, an enemy slowing debuff, and even a long-range bow. As you fight through waves of very similar-looking zombie samurai, you'll unlock new units and powers, and collect plenty of silver and pachinko balls. Silver is used to upgrade everything, and like most of these games, the key to victory is upgrading quickly enough to keep up with the enemy's rising strength. This is usually where these games fall apart and rely on in-app purchases, but it isn't really bad here. It is actually possible to grind silver for one thing, and if you remember to boot up the app each day, you'll get increasingly good rewards simply for coming back again and again. The pachinko balls I mentioned are taken into a pachinko minigame where you can earn decent little chunks of coin or even big bonuses and rare power-up items. It does still try to make the IAP tempting, but it isn't nearly as brutal as you would think. Then again, it could very well get much worse later in the game, I wouldn't really know. Either way, you get a couple of solid hours for fun at least, so it's definitely worth it as a free title. The graphics are pretty decent looking. Every level takes place in the same village, although daytime, nighttime, and the different seasons make for more variety. The models themselves are solid looking, even if the enemies are just loads of boring palette swaps, but the animations are choppy and ugly. The music and sound design are pretty decent too, if a bit stereotypical. It's not a great game, and it's still a little greedy, but it's not nearly as greedy or brutal as past Glue games, and I definitely recommend you check it out. This has been Andrew with Appolicious.com, helping you find mobile apps you'll love.